I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, barely breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
Thought I was 6 feet under. But now it's your turn to
Happy Monday.
To you and you and you.
And you
and you and you.
And you over in the back.
And all of you over there.
Don't forget all those people over there.
And you right there. You.
And that, yeah, you
You.
specifically.
Specifically you.
You. Happy Monday.
That's right.
Thank you for hanging out.
Because it's
with
almost over.
us. It is. We've made it to the end of Monday.
And for we've come
To the end of the road. No, of the week.
of the week.
Of the weekend.
Of the day.
No,
the day.
End
of
of
Monday.
End of the Monday.
End of the Monday.
End of the Monday.
End of the Monday.
Still I can't let go of the weekend. Anyway,
Yeah.
so how was your weekend? You have the weekend?
Well, it wasn't terrible. Anniversary.
Yeah, that's right.
we
Happy
had
anniversary.
Thanks you. It's been 16 years.
Nah, congratulations.
the-
And 9 months before number 5 comes around, I know.
Shut up. No. No, actually we went and got the
Be careful.
full body massages. We went and got full body massages.
I'm sure you did.
We did with the hot stones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what the kids call it now?
That's what they call it now. The hot stone treatment with the full body massages. And there's a little Thai cafe in Wake Forest.
Uh-huh.
And I took her there, and we had some delicious Thai food and
Yeah.
some everything they had there was amazing. Actually,
Yeah, I mean, for a Thai restaurant, it's not bad.
like it's really good.
I'm not a
And,
huge fan of Thai. I mean, I'll eat it. I've eaten it before, but...
Theirs is really good. Like
There
and
are
they-
certain
and they
places-
have a heat level,
Oh, okay.
so you can tell. They'll tell you what's hot and what's not,
Okay.
and so you
I
can
haven't
go
been
through
in that one.
Oh yeah, it's really good. It's over. It's off of Rogers Road.
Oh, okay.
You know where the Sheets is?
Yeah.
And then there's the Dairy Depot. And
Yeah.
then there's that shopping.
Oh, you're
center.
coming up the hill.
Yeah, I'm coming
Over
up
by
there.
McCrory's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're talking about.
It's over near the.
Yeah, I know which one
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
Got it.
I know which one you're talking
It's
about.
really good. Like
It's-
super good, and ran by Thai.
I was going to say, it's one of those that you had, for somebody who's eaten actual Thai food in Thailand,
Yeah. It's ran by Thai people.
I
so
can
it makes
accept
me
that and be
happier.
okay. It's one of those.
It makes
yeah.
me happy.
I can see that. The rest of them, you're kind of like, what is this?
You walk in and suddenly it's like this weird old white guy, and you're like, I don't know.
Yeah. This
don't
20-year-old
know.
black kid's only there because he needs a job in between school.
Oh, they're not doing that because they're beating all the Asians.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah,
forgot.
that's.
They wouldn't.
There's a
work.
new video out, by the way. We're not showing it today, but a new video out of a 60-something-year-old Asian guy that's getting literally his head stomped in.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good.
it's great.
But, unity and peace and all that.
Peace and
jazz.
unity and love.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Good
That's-
times.
That's great oldies.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I love it. Anyway. My mommy came into town.
Oh, yeah?
My mommy and my sister,
Very cool.
my brother, and my niece.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. So you had a house full.
We did.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we celebrated my sister's birthday, which was actually today. But we did it yesterday because my other brother who lives in the area had to work. And so we did it all here. And so it was, 5 of us?
Yeah.
5 of the 8.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do the math real fast. No. Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Math and head, not good.
I know this, and it makes great radio too. I know.
Oh, yeah, you're just sitting there staring at the sky.
No, I think there were 6 of us
Is there 6 of you?
because it's. Hold on. I literally have the picture here. I'm about to count.
He's literally going to count.
I'm going to count.
He has enough fingers, but he's still going to count.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there was 5 of us, so we're missing 3. Who's the third kid? Which child am I missing? Oh, my other brother. Oops.
All right.
I forgot. And it's so bad because he literally is the quietest one of the family.
And so you lose him in the crowd?
I do. And which is weird because he looks exactly like my dad. Skinny as a rail. You've seen my dad.
Yeah.
When I say spitting image,
Like young kid
dude,
version of it.
you don't even know. Like it's incredible how similar it is.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I know that one. Yeah. Yeah, he's tiny.
He is. Well, I think part of my subconscious went, oh, he's so quiet. He's
He's just not there.
not there.
That's
and
what
he
he-
never
he-
hardly comes around.
I
for
think
us
he
to-
does that on purpose.
He does actually. He likes it. doing
Yeah,
that
he likes
stuff.
not having seen.
But no, we did. We had hamburgers and hot dogs.
Yes.
And we did an office theme birthday for my sister because she loves the
So
office.
good.
I got a sign that literally says "It's your birthday." We bought a kit. The girlfriend found a kit on Amazon
Yeah.
that was because there was an episode where of The Office where Dwight and Jim were responsible for putting a birthday party together.
Uh-huh.
And Dwight literally just printed out a sign that says, "It's your birthday." And like when I say half-ass blew up balloons, I'm talking, and it was just a little nublets and all weird. And he had them like taped to, what's the twirly junk? The paper, not tinsel. It's anyway. He had it. Point is if you see it, like it's
The paper ribbon?
yeah, like the ribbon and stuff.
Yeah.
Like this. So we had this all over the house, and copied
Streamers.
Streamers, yes, thank you.
Okay.
It was streamers. And actually, let's see if she has it posted up here. So, okay, see, right.
Uh-huh. It's your birthday.
It literally is just, and if you look at there, you can see like that's the balloons.
Yeah.
Like you see how they're
They're not
half
even
balloon
half balloon. Like
hanging. Look, and they
they look like they're slight water balloons.
they left a whole bunch on the table, so we just left a whole bunch on the table.
Nice, very good.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
It was fun.
That's awesome.
And apparently, we're all supposed to go get ink tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Or not tomorrow, Wednesday.
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 Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
We'll see.
Speaking of Wednesday,
Wednesday.
I will be out of town for the rest of the week.
Boo.
Hiss. So if there is a night in which the show is not on, it is because I am still working.
Yeah, the time difference and everything. He's going to be at least an hour behind.
No, I'm not. It's Alabama.
Hour behind.
Alabama's still Eastern. Yeah.
Okay.
Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay.
Still Eastern time. It's only a 30-minute jump from Charlotte over.
From Charlotte?
Yeah, it's a 30-minute jaunt.
Is it?
Puddle jump, man.
Oh, that's because you're flying. My brain says, I don't think you're driving.
Yeah, I'm flying. So I'll be in Alabama. If anybody wants to see me, I'll be in Montgomery. Send me a message. I'm there.
Boo, you suck.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna happen for the next couple weeks because of some.
Boo, you suck.
Yeah, I know. And so most likely I will be out of town most of the time. Dylan will be running all the boards,
Boo, you suck.
which means that we may only do audio.
Boo, you suck.
I know he sucks because he can't run video for some reason.
I can.
It's just
I
a click of
it's-
the freaking button.
It's not as fun when
No,
it's just me.
I know when you're just here by yourself.
It is. And it's like, I got to set all this crap up to hit the wrong button and mess something up.
And like half the show is off.
No,
Anyway.
I'll still run it on video.
No,
because
good.
there's too many people that watch on the YouTubes. So I'm just not gonna be happy about it
No, you will not be happy about it.
because
He doesn't want you guys looking at his face.
No, I don't care about that. I'm just thinking of all the there's a lot of setup that goes into
Getting this done.
currently to get things
I know.
set up, and it's
I know.
the setting up for just me. It's like, really, is it really? Is it? Yeah. So, but no, it'll
look at
get
this.
done.
Anyway,
Yeah, I know exactly.
all right. So
So
with all that together and combined and behind us,
send your hate mail to DOAShow at
gmail.com. There you go.
or on the Twitters at DOAShow or
So
Facebooks or whatever. So we've had miraculous news. Fantastic
Great.
news.
stupendous.
For the year of 2019 through 2020, the flu has been eradicated. It's gone.
Sorry, what?
It's gone.
What?
Haha.
Oh, it is
Told
in
you.
Central. Okay, cool.
Told you.
Sorry, what?
I travel way more than you.
The flu is gone.
The flu is gone.
Flu is gone.
There was no flu season at all last year. None.
None.
Fantastic. It's
Zero.
been eradicated.
Completely gone.
Absolutely.
Always done. No, completely out of there.
Nothing. It's
Not-
gone.
No flu at all.
Nope. Not a one bit of a problem. So yay. Good job. You know, we may have had to deal with the COVIDs, but at least we don't have the flu on top of it. You know, that confusing little pesky thing that, you know, is apparently has the exact same symptoms.
The exact
flu.
same. Yeah, the whole thing.
Except for the COVID has the no taste, no smell thing. Yeah. But, you know, even though they're completely identical, it's apparently eradicated.
Completely.
There have been fewer influenza cases in the United States this flu season than on record. Isn't it a coinky dink? About 2,000 cases have been recorded since last September.
Just 2,000.
Just 2,000.
Only 2,000.
Only 2,000.
Of the flu.
Which is really weird because in recent years, the average number of cases of the same period ran about 206,000.
206,000.
206,000.
Now we're down
Yes.
to 2,000.
Yes.
So basically, it's no more.
it is.
It has ceased to be.
It's not even a blip on the radar.
It is gone.
It is gone.
Dead.
It is pushing up the
Pushing up daisies.
the virus and
The viral daisies.
singing with the great choir in the sky.
Yeah.
As measures to stop the spread of coronavirus have been implemented around the country in March of 2020, influenza, funny enough, quickly disappeared. And it still hasn't returned. No, what? The latest flu season, which normally would have run until next month, essentially never happened.
It didn't exist.
It didn't happen. After fears that a twindemic, which would be, you know, the flu and COVID. How bad would it be to have?
Because they're twins.
How bad would it be to actually have come down with the flu and COVID?
You can't.
But what if you did?
But you can't.
But what if you did?
But you can't.
But what if you did?
But you can't.
But just for a second, what if you did?
It would feel the exact same as either the flu or the COVID. It would have felt the same.
After fears that a twindemic could batter the country, the absence of the flu, which was much needed reprieve that eased the burden on overwhelmed healthcare systems. But the lack of exposure to the flu could also make the population more susceptible to the virus when it returns. And experts say its return is certain.
Do we get the dun dun dun?
I wasn't ready. That's my fault. Hold on.
Can we?
I'm looking. Yeah, I've shuffled this stuff around, so oh no, that's the wrong one. Dun 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 dun.
Do I need to get my dun 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 out?
No, I moved it. Where the hell did it go?
You deleted it?
No, I didn't. Oh well, the moment's gone. It's
gone.
over.
It's past.
Quote: "We do not know when it will come back to the United States, but we know it will come back." That, according to Sanja Olson, an epidemiologist at the CDC. Experts are less certain about what will happen when the flu does return. In the coming months, as millions of people return to public transit, restaurants, schools, and offices, influenza outbreaks could be more widespread than normal, they say, or could occur at unusual times of the year.
Yo, really?
But it's also possible that the virus that returns is less dangerous, having not had the opportunity to evolve while on its hiatus. I didn't realize that a virus having come in contact with humanity and with our immune system actually caused it to evolve. You know what I mean? I didn't know our immune systems were what caused it to.
Yeah, our immune
To
systems,
evolve. I didn't know
We
that.
caused it to evolve because it
I didn't
got
know that.
into our bodies.
And so I always wondered what happens to a virus once it leaves your body. Once you get over it, does it kill it? Does it like expel and go away somewhere else? What does it do?
No. So it gets into your body.
Does it go
right?
buy a rent? Does it go rent up an apartment somewhere?
Yes. It pays rent.
Starts dating somebody. Okay.
It gets what is that? What is that new app? Hitch or what's the one that like
Tinder?
No, the one it's an H and the commercials are all like, our app is dying to get you together.
Oh, the one is meant to be deleted.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I found
It gets one of those and then finds the next person.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. It's swipe left.
Quote, we don't have a clue. That's according to Richard Wiebe, a virologist over at St. Jude's Research Hospital in Memphis. Quote, we're in uncharted territory. We haven't had an influenza season this low. I think it's been I think it's as long as we've been measuring it anyway. So what the potential implications, they're a bit unclear.
A bit unclear, you say.
In quote.
So you're telling me. So what you're saying is, we had this giant epidemic of coronavirus where everybody's saying that they have the coronavirus. But the flu is gone.
The flu is gone.
And that the flu and the coronavirus have basically the exact same thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the only difference that
So what you're saying is we're free of the flu.
Yeah. I'm free, and I know.
Free as the wind blows.
I don't understand why people haven't stopped to think for a second that maybe the fact that the only difference between, again, and I might be missing one or two little things, but the main difference between the flu and COVID, as far as the symptoms goes, is the lack of smell and taste. I don't know.
The only real difference.
I don't know why anybody hasn't thought that maybe that counts as a mutation. And it's really just the flu we're dealing with as a whole.
Lack of smell.
I'm just saying.
Didn't know?
I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not an epidemiologist or a virologist or anything crazy like that. Scientists don't know yet where are you going? Don't move. Which public health measures are most effective in eradicating the flu this season? But if behaviors like mask wearing and frequent hand washing continue after coronavirus pandemic is over, they could help keep influenza at bay in the United States.
Which is why they're going to tell you that you can never put the mask off.
Yeah, well, I don't care anymore.
I don't either.
That's why we're doing 4th of July.
So, by the way, a little side note.
Mm-hmm.
The wife forgot her mask when we went to the store the other day.
Uh-huh.
And I walked around and I told her, look. Just don't put it on.
Yeah.
And walk next to me. I don't care.
Yeah.
And she did.
Wasn't it refreshing?
She did. And,
wasn't it nice?
And the problem is that yes, it was refreshing for her. And that's not right. Walking around without a face mask shouldn't be exhilarating.
But it is. Especially when you watch everybody else doing it.
It shouldn't be something that you're looking around like, I hope nobody talks. I hope nobody says anything. And then you get out of there, you're like, that was great. No, you shouldn't do that. That's not how this should work.
No, you're right.
You're
it's
a person.
But it's still awesome. Admit it.
We used to laugh at China and all the...
Well, they did it to
China
themselves.
and Japan, but they had these things that was mainly the environment that they're in because of all the pollution.
Well, yeah, and when you have that many people crammed together,
yeah,
you're bound to. It's very easy to pass around a virus really quick
because even though they have so much land, they only use about 1/10 of it for people. By that I mean China.
Oh yeah, China. Yeah, Japan. No, Japan's like
Japan's just crushed.
They're busting at the seams.
Yeah,
too much longer. That island's gonna sink.
Crushed under their own weight.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Much also depends on the latest flu vaccines, which doesn't make any sense because
they've never been effective and they're useless.
Well, not just that, but if it hasn't evolved,
but the flu did evolve. That's why you have 17 different strands.
But it didn't.
But it did.
But it never happened. So how does it evolve? How do you get a new vaccine for what hasn't evolved yet?
That's from being in our systems.
Oh, so that, you know what I'm going to tell you now, what better happen? This is also from the New Yorker, by the way.
Yeah.
Or the New York Times.
New York Times.
Here's the deal. If we didn't have a flu season, if we really didn't have a flu season, then next year, God willing, and the creek don't rise, all this is over with and life is back to normal. COVID, as air quotes, is gone. Or, maintainable, whatever. We're at the same thing they do with the flu.
Yep.
By God, there had better be a surplus of flu vaccines. You know what I'm saying? A surplus.
Oh, yeah.
There better not be one hint of, well, I'm so sorry, but we're running out of our flu shots. Not that I get them, but I hear that every single year that there's a shortage, and yet I've never seen anybody go in that never got the flu shot.
Yep.
Everybody I've never known has got it has walked in there and go, I'm getting my flu shot, even with a shortage, and walked out getting stuck with a needle. I'm just saying.
John Bentley over the Facebook talking about Japan. Like Guam. Just ask Congressman Johnson.
That's true. Capsize. I liked
Too many
Guam.
people on one side.
Guam was cool. I liked Guam. It's like Hawaii, but all Asians and a little bit more obscure.
That sounds awesome.
It actually was.
Sounds great, actually.
Well, no, I'm saying so. Like, it's still like it's very westernized. It's very American. Okay, but instead of walking around and seeing Polynesian people predominantly, it's you seeing Asians predominantly. But everybody still speaks English. Everybody still does American stuff. It's just a bunch of it's really weird. So it's like the beaches are white and the water is clear, and it's if you ever get a chance to go.
Right.
It's nice.
You should.
You should indeed. Let's see.
Wow.
When the reality of the coronavirus pandemic set in last year, the country was still in the throes of the normal flu season, which had peaked in February. Then schools closed, travel halted, millions began working from home, and the number of new flu cases quickly dropped to historical lows, even as coronavirus surged.
That's because everything that was called the flu was getting called coronavirus.
I know. Isn't it great?
Oh, it's so good.
Isn't it great? It's like canceling out each other. It's
so good.
It's like a very tactful game of Magic the Gathering.
You need a poison to kill a poison.
Exactly. It's like chemo.
Let's just nuke it all.
Just be done with it.
It's everything's dead, including your hair. It's all gone.
Oblivion flickering over on Twitter. Wuhan Labs announced a new flu. Maskless COVID-20 will drop this fall. No need for a mask. You won't even be able to pretend it'll help you. Get the app.
It's on WeChat.
It is. It's how you get everything.
That's right, WeChat. It's always on the WeChat.
I know.
Oh, God. Everybody's talking about the fact that I'll be out for the next 2 weeks.
Apparently,
Tech Group put a poll up.
I'm assuming the Riverfish is volunteering.
It looks like Riverfish is volunteering.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. We also have Tech Roo. He posted a poll.
A poll. He's not on the poll. He's just posted.
He's asking about if the poll is a yes or no. Should we have furries invade the DOA show while I'm out? And I'm telling you, I'm gonna be here, just not here.
Yeah, and there may be a chance that he might be held over from work. That's actually a possibility.
Yeah, every now and again. So I wanted to warn you guys up front. If we have a day to where it's a repeat, that's why.
Yeah, is that he won't make it to here in time, and there's no reason for me to drive all the way out here and set everything up for him to turn and go, I'm not going to make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or get out right at 8 o'clock and be exhausted.
And be dead.
Yeah, because apparently the work that is allegedly in front of him is going to be a lot.
It's going to be big.
It's vast, numerous.
It's going to be huge. Huge.
Massive.
Large.
It's just, that's what she said. That's what she said. So yeah, no more flu, guys. Congratulations.
Yes,
we have succeeded somewhere.
Done. It's gone. No more.
It's out of here.
No more flu. You're out of here.
I know. I was trying to think of I can't even think of the guy's name now, but the basketball player. It's gone, baby. You'll know it's great. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I really need. I need something.
Basketball player.
No, he's not a player. He was an announcer. And he's dead.
Yeah,
and he's
dead.
not
dead.
Yeah, he is.
No, he did.
I think
he's not. No, he just did a Geico commercial.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He literally just did a Geico commercial.
Here's how bad I am. I realized
me versus a car accident. It's gonna be a tight one, baby.
Yeah. Here's how bad I know that I don't watch the news. I found out today that Hank Aaron died in January.
Good job.
From getting the vaccine. And
Well
they say, no,
done.
it wasn't the vaccine.
The vaccine didn't kill me.
It wasn't the vaccine.
It's fine.
Even though that's what he pushed for and
the whole
made a
time.
big deal of. He got it and shortly died a little
right
bit
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, it wasn't the vaccine.
It wasn't the vaccine.
don't remember.
I think it is.
I keep wanting to say Dick Vitale, but I don't
it's
remember.
Dick Vitale. Dick Vitale.
Hold on.
Geico commercial. See,
No, well, hold on.
Dick Vitale, Geico.
Yeah, it is Dick Vitale.
So it's Dick Vitale.
I thought
not
that was
Harry
his
Carey.
name, but for some stupid reason, my brain went, no, that's not right.
Yeah.
I need to start taking something. Vitamins,
No, it's
CBD
you second
oil.
guessing yourself.
No. Like it's not even second guessing. Like here lately, it like everything's been running together, and I'm stumbling over my brain.
That's
between
ADHD.
It is, and it's bad, and I need to find something to balance out. And I'm not going back to the offshoot Ritalin because I
so-
know what that did to me.
So weird thing, technically. So as I've been told many a time, apparently a vitamin B supplement, like a B12, B6
Yeah.
supplement, will help.
I need something. Like I'm getting ready to start taking Centrum or whatever.
No, like just
Centrum
like a
Silver.
straight vitamin B supplement will help.
I need to look into something. Maybe that, I don't know, but I need to, because I've noticed it a lot more lately that
I think it's just because you're tired.
No, I'm not tired. Dude, I took a nap on the couch. Me and the kid fell asleep.
Lovely.
And the
Naps are awesome.
well, it was an accident. He's like, I want to watch a show. And I'm like, all right. He's like, you want to snuggle? I'm like, sure. Curl up on the couch. Next thing I know. Couldn't help it. It
It's
was
comfy.
couch is comfy. I ain't gonna lie. Drifted right off. But no, I've noticed it a lot here lately in the past couple weeks that my brain has got what I want to say and will throw it out there, but because I can't get it out fast enough, I start stumbling over it, and then
You lose it.
Then either I lose it or I start to question it,
Yeah.
and then I end up sounding like a complete moron.
Oblivion, we talked about that last week.
This is Defenders Live.
Who's excited for? Is it July? Is that when everything's? Is that when it's supposed to happen? Is July?
What is?
The original stimuli. Or are we doing that
The
first?
new stimuli?
Yeah, the new stimuli.
The new stimuli.
Mm-hmm.
I
that June or July?
I don't keep track of this. I don't know.
I don't either. Girlfriend has been. She's all excited about it.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Huh.
She's looking forward to it. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
But apparently, U.S. Senator Josh Hawley, Republican from Missouri, rolled out a proposal on Monday for a new welfare program for parents to give them direct monthly payments for having children and raising a family.
What?
Hawley's parent tax credit proposal would create a new fully refundable $6,000 tax credit for single parents, $12,000 tax credit for married parents with children who qualify. Parents would receive direct automatic payments from the government in advance of filing for their taxes each year. The plan is designed to make benefits accessible for households with only one working parent when the other parent opts to stay at home with their children.
So literally my exact situation.
Yeah, they're trying to bribe people into going back to the nuclear family, is what they're trying to do.
I mean, I'm already doing it. Can we just get this?
I'm doing it
Can we
too,
get this on
but-
the road now?
I'm doing it too, but I just wonder how are you going to sustain that unless
Well,
is
they're
that
not.
unless I read
They're
that properly, where it's in lieu of your tax refund every year.
It looks like it. Yeah.
Ugh. Quote: starting a family and raising children should not be a privilege only reserved for the wealthy. Millions of working people want to start a family and would like to care for their children at home, but current policies do not respect these preferences. American families should be supported no matter how they choose to care for their kids.
Okay,
End
so-
quote. That was a statement from Holly. Do they really though? Is there really people wanting to start a family right now?
Not really.
When they say that, especially for millennials, that they're having sex and having children and families is at an all-time low.
Yeah, I don't think. I think what this is trying to push is the idea that you need to.
Oh yeah, but all you're doing then is opening up the door to have more of a flow for Planned Parenthood.
Right. And also more of a flow for people that are single parent, no income families getting a monthly stipend from the government. So
On top of
the
everything
already
else they're getting.
current monthly stipend that they get. Oh,
I
okay.
ain't
Here you
saying.
go.
I'm just saying.
They're saying that they must earn a minimum $7,500 annually, or work 20 hours a week at the federal minimum wage.
Which what happens if that goes to $15 an hour?
Whoa.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of little things that are kind
Little
of.
loopholes here, you know?
It's a lot of little things that are kind of being thrown in there that I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this. It's a welfare program, so I'm
it
not
is.
a huge fan of that to begin with.
No, and more than likely they're going to pass it anyway. I mean, it was given out by a Republican, so most likely it's not going to get passed because it was pushed out by a Republican. But that's neither here nor there. If they make it a law, I'm not going to say no to the money, but
Oh dear God, no, because it's my money.
it's my money, so I'm going to get it.
I want it now.
Yeah. But completely against it getting done.
Yeah.
Just like anything else. So, funny story, right? We're going to go pick up the kids, and they've been over at the grandparents their entire weekend,
Again,
the whole deal,
anniversary and all that
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
yeah.
anniversary, whole deal. And her father, because they were at my in-laws, so father-in-law was watching Thomas Sowell. Like,
Are you serious?
yeah, like YouTube's Thomas Sowell, like, goes about certain things. And yeah,
Wait a minute.
yeah.
No wonder the weather's been great today. Hell's freezing over. Something is. Holy wow!
Like, he was watching Thomas Sowell. And
Wow.
like at the whole idea, the comment that he started to make in Thomas Sowell was making was about how welfare programs were basically it was slavery. Because it did the exact opposite of what the main intention was, which was to help lift people up. Instead, it made people dependent upon the system again.
Yes.
And it created a system of dependence upon something other than your own independent work and own independent effort and own independent ability to make money. By doing that, you made a new generation and multiple generations of dependence, which then put everybody on their own plantation once more.
Yeah, they never really left.
Yeah, and that's Thomas Sowell saying that.
I love that, man.
Get done with that. And father-in-law's like, he makes a lot of really good points. It's like, yeah, I know. I know. I know. It's crazy how people
Welcome
don't.
to our side.
It's crazy how people don't understand that.
I know. It's the littlest things when you stop and think about it. It's and the best part is once that mirror is broken, that ceiling is shattered, whatever analogy you want to fill in there. Once your eyes are open to that, it makes perfect sense as to what's going on.
Yep.
All of the fighting, all of the pushing, the constant, whites against blacks, the fact that, that
Stupidity.
like I said, the Dante White or whatever his last name was, the kid that got shot, and they televised his entire funeral procession on MSNBC. There was only one reason for that. They don't televise anybody else, no celebrity, no anybody, no nothing, but they did his. Why? Because they wanted you to feel bad. These poor people, how they're treated, blah, blah, blah. And it's just to keep everybody at odds with each other.
Yes.
Once you realize that that's the game that they're playing, it makes perfect sense. And then it's very easy to turn around and just not play their game. And then when it doesn't work and you start becoming, I don't know, friendly, not going the way that they want to go, then they'll have to change their tactics. But
Exactly.
it's always fun to throw a monkey wrench into things. Kind of like messing with the DM when you're playing D&D.
Oh, those are always the best.
That's always the
times.
fun thing. And that's what we have to do at this point.
And then suddenly you get eaten by a gazebo.
Yeah, I know. Mine was a dumpster one time.
Was it really?
It was you don't have dumpsters in the
yeah.
Forgotten
It was
World, but it
trash.
was a trash can.
It was a trash can.
It was a trash can, basically. It made me mad.
Yeah. You just got destroyed by a trash can. Yep. Well,
Have you ever seen a trash can with 4d12 plus 2? Blunt damage or bludgeoning damage?
no.
He took his lid off and apparently could bludgeon you with a lid.
No.
It was bad. He got, long story. Let's just say that he got tired of me kind of circumventing everything he had planned.
It's his own fault. He didn't make the rules stick well.
Well, he'd never played with me before.
But there's a lot of problems with
I
that
know,
statement.
I
With
know.
that statement specifically.
I'll just let that marinate.
Yeah, let that marinate. There's a lot of problems with that statement. We're just gonna let that one hang out there, huh? That's
No,
it. You let it loose, so
I did.
I guess.
And everyone's excited all the more for it.
Uh-huh.
The president will address a joint session of Congress on Wednesday and is expected to call for billions in spending on national child care, pre-kindergarten, and paid family leave, also free community college, according to the Washington Post. Most of these policies are designed to make good on campaign promises and will be funded by raising taxes on wealthy Americans and investors. You know, the best part is now they keep throwing in that whole little investor thing.
Yeah.
You know why they do that now, right? Because now everybody can invest thanks to Robinhood and Coinbase.
Yeah,
and all that
everybody
stuff.
invests.
Everybody invests. So now that everybody invests, everybody is going to get hit. That includes the poor folks that are in the middle class and lower classes that are able to take this and throw a little bit of money in there to try and do something.
Right. So
But nobody pays attention to that. Again, words matter, y'all.
They do. They matter a lot, especially when we're talking about the government.
Biden's plan will reportedly ask for $200 billion and an increase in health insurance subsidies for Obamacare.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I had to pause on that one for myself, too. $200 billion increase in health insurance subsidies for Obamacare.
For Obamacare. Mm-hmm. Obamacare.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing that was
That actually is not mandated anymore, so literally is now just a
useless.
giant slush fund.
Yeah,
It
completely
literally is a
useless.
slush fund.
Nobody gets it.
$300 billion in education funding. To be a teamster for a teachers union right now.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be fantastic, including for tuition-free college. $225 billion for childcare funding. $225 billion for paid family and medical leave, $200 billion for preschool funding, and $400 billion for extensions in the child tax credit through 2025.
Wow.
Not only are you literally just kind of getting your own money back if you get into any of this stuff, but you're turning around and taking your kids' money too, and your grandkids.
Yep.
Benefits from the child tax credit were already increased for 1 year under the President Biden's as part of the $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief bill. And I really want to stop calling it that because it was neither for coronas nor for a relief.
And it's also 1.9 trillion that most of it didn't go to us.
That's why I want to change that, because it wasn't for coronavirus and it wasn't for
relief.
us. It wasn't a relief at all.
Yeah.
When you're paying, a billion, $100 billion or whatever it was to Iran for
That's not for America.
transgender, that has nothing to do with us.
Nope.
And that's crap.
Yep.
Families eligible for the tax credit receive $3,600 for each child up to the age of 6 and $3,000 for each child up to the age of 17.
Mm-hmm.
Some Republicans think Democrats are not doing enough to send direct payments to American families. See, that's the bad part about it is Republicans aren't even like fighting this anymore.
They're just like, you're not doing enough anymore.
It's like if you're going to do
spend
this,
more money.
yeah, if you're going to spend the money, and I'm at least I'm with them on that part. If you're going to spend the money, by God, make sure it gets to the people you say you're getting it to.
Because, I mean, $1.9 trillion, the $1.9 trillion, if it actually was a quote-unquote coronavirus relief bill, and it was made and designed to give money back to the people, that $1.9 trillion would have been, okay. So
Break out the calculator.
break out the quackulator.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're going here. We got 19 0 0
0 0
0 0 0
0
0
0
0
0.
0 0 0. Oh, it doesn't go that far.
You got to turn sideways.
Oh, do
Now do it.
0 0 0
There you go.
0 0 0. And so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on.
Is that right?
1,000, 100,000,
Million, billion, trillion.
trillion.
All right. So actually, I got.
Yeah,
too
so you
many
got it
zeros.
right. No, he's right.
No, it's 1.9.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it?
Yeah, I think.
Or
Hell, I don't know. I've never seen how many zeros before.
all right. Hold on. Hold on.
And I thought I was the one bad at math. You can't even type it into a calculator.
Well, it's the thing. Like, you got to do the thing with the
You do.
things.
You have to count them out. So that's what.
So, okay, I'm doing it this far. Okay, this far.
Because that's $1 million.
Right. Well, no. So it's $1 million, but we're going to use it as an example.
Okay.
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 For easy math.
Easy math purposes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
and
1.9 million.
That's $1 trillion. That's $1 billion. That's
Yeah.
$1 million. Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
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 And how many people are in the United States?
In the United States, was it like 300 million or something like that?
It's like 350 something million.
Something like
so
that.
we'll go 400 million.
Okay.
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 All right.
400 million.
So divide that by 400
Mm-hmm.
because that's what it is.
Mhm.
You ready for this?
Sure.
You ready?
I'm absolutely ready. No one else is going to be, but go ahead.
You re- All right.
Mathematically.
1.9 700 divided by the world
400
the population.
400 million.
Yep.
Mhm.
4,750.
Okay. Actually, no, that's not right because remember we had
Yeah.
zero zeros.
So that's $1 billion.
Uh-huh.
So that's 4.7 billion a person, basically.
I thought it was million.
No,
Still.
that's billion.
Even 4.75 million is still fantastic for everyone.
Yeah,
I know.
See, millions are there, billion is there.
Okay.
4.75 billion.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
A person.
Yeah. Mathematically, it should not have your little $600 or $1,200 or whatever the hell you got
Not enough.
was not even close to what should have been done. And
Yeah.
that should have been assigned to everybody. The fact of the matter is that we're paying other countries to do other kind of crap. Because you know what this is? That whole Iran gender studies crap
Yep.
that he did, that is the exact same thing that Obama did. The difference is Obama is like, screw it, I'm going to put it on an effing plane and send it over there. And I don't give a damn what anybody says or
Right.
does.
Yeah.
Biden's like, well, no, I need to hide this and not let anybody know. So we're going to do it under this bill.
I'm just a bill.
I mean, do the math on it. It was almost the exact same amount they sent last time. Is it just me, or I feel like we're paying them a ransom to not do anything?
Yeah, that one.
I'm with that. Anyway, so congratulations. Apparently, they're no longer trying to stop anything. They're just trying to make sure now that the money that's being doled out actually goes to us. So, yay! I'm done. I'm done at this point. I'm ready to.
You gonna go? Is that what you're
It
gonna
hurts
do?
my head. It
does.
really does.
It really
I
does.
just.
You know what else hurts your head? This. Well, a children's book penned by Vice President Kamala
Hold on,
Harris.
hold on,
Wait,
hold on.
What? Southern Ohio Jackal?
Southern Ohio Jackal over on Twitter. Math Time with Stephen Aries brought to you by the number 9 and the letter D. Yeah,
For Dick.
for dumbass.
Anyway,
One of the nights you say D also over on Twitter. Working with Biden numbers tonight on at DOA show. 1,100,000 bazillion.
that's basically it. That's all there is. There's all of them. All the numbers. It's going to be great.
They're huge.
Huge.
Huge numbers. The best numbers.
Well, a children's book penned by Vice President Kamala Harris has been placed in care packages for unaccompanied migrant children. The White House has denied any involvement of this
She wrote a book?
for children.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. She wrote a children's book.
Oh, good. When did she have time to do that? I mean, she's busy trying to, further her career.
Yeah, she had to take a minute to get the stuff off her dress.
She can multitask.
Photos have been spread online of superheroes are everywhere in packets at the Long Beach Convention and Entertainment Center in California, which has been tapped as an influx facility but the White House officially told magazines that it's part in the community organized donation effort to collect books and toys, and that Harris has no idea. She had no idea that her book would be included in the in the package.
So, and just the way I'm reading this, and I could be misunderstanding it.
Yeah.
But it says that it was part of the community drive to kind of donate books and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it was a community drive to donate books for children.
So what does that say? It could be one of two things. Either A, they are lying and they deliberately did put her book in there because they're paying her basically to do so.
Yeah.
Or number two, and I like this one a little bit better, the book sucked so bad that the community's like, here, take this crap and go do something with it. Give it to the little kids that are coming across the border.
You take this.
We don't want it.
We don't need that.
No more.
We don't need any of this.
It's one of two things. So either they're telling the truth or they're not, and I don't know if I like their not answer any better. Like it doesn't sound good for her. You know?
No,
what I mean?
It's like okay. So for all those movie nerds out there, it's you know, in the second movie of Harry Potter, the one in the Chamber of Secrets, they have the new dark arts professor, and he's like this big celebrity.
Because they keep getting all theirs killed.
Yeah. But he's a big celebrity.
Spoiler alert.
He's written a bunch of books and
Yeah.
all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And he forces everyone to buy all of his books at the start of the year so that he can teach directly from his books. And anytime that he says anything, he could say, oh, it's referenced in this book. Go look it up. Because I wrote it. It's about me. Right? Okay. So he does that. And yeah. It's that.
It is. It is that.
It's that.
I'm sure.
She just forced it on everybody. And here you go.
Oblivion flickering on Twitter. To calculate the stimulus bill, I had to turn my phone on its side and gently rub its start button.
That's right. That's right.
Yo.
Southern Ohio Jackal over there. Maybe they gave the book out because they're low on toilet paper?
It's possible. Pickful Snarky Jackal, what is the title of her book? Quote, it's a long way to the top, so don't forget your knee pads.
No, superheroes are everywhere, even under the desk.
Even on your knees.
Oh, Newsweek said
So
that the city of
bad.
Long Beach didn't immediately respond to the request for comment.
Of course not.
Fox News' Peter Ducey on Monday asked the White House press secretary Jen Psaki
Jan Psaki.
about the book and whether Harris is getting any money for distributed copies to little avail.
Of course. We already know, regardless of how this is going, she's getting paid for it.
Yes.
Either-
Psaki said that she'd have to check on the reports, but she hears that it's a good book.
Right.
Right.
Again, it's one of those either people are buying them and then realizing they're crap and they're dumping it back off
Yes.
to these immigrant children,
Right.
or they're funneling it to them directly and she's getting paid. Either way, she's getting paid. Somebody's buying the thing and paying for it one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
perks of being the vice president, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of the deal. She's been getting a bit of pushback though. From Republicans and like Madison Cawthorn,
Our very own from North
Yep,
Carolina.
North Carolina.
District 11.
who wrote it on the Twitters. Kamala is now saying we are making progress on the Biden border crisis. Blah blah blah. Is a 900% increase in apprehensions. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's not really progress.
That's not.
I mean, I guess it is.
No.
I guess. I mean, that is an increase. So that's progress. You're moving forward. You get bigger and better, right?
Yeah, 900% increase in apprehensions from last year and 233% increase of fentanyl smuggling progress. For you, she must be referring to her progress in her book sales.
Either way.
Yeah.
Southern Ohio Jack Hole on Twitter. Would this book be considered cruel and unusual punishment? Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
The fact that you have to ask that is you should know
proof.
that one.
It's proof enough.
Would you
honestly.
read it?
No.
Yeah. I wouldn't either. I don't know if I couldn't. I don't know if somebody even handed it to me for free.
What bothers me is that they put her on the border. The southern border. As the head of it.
Stop it.
What?
Stop it.
What? They put her as the head of the southern border crisis.
Okay.
This
This is the hill you want to die on. That's fine.
that's the hill they want to die on.
That's fine.
What are you talking about?
I-
What's the problem here?
Moving on. You're saying they're playing to her strengths? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is the Rio Grande looks remarkably similar.
is disgusting. That is disgusting. Old Man River. Anyway.
Oh gosh. The mountains and valleys and peaks of that. Oh.
The river that runs between two mountains. Oh, this is why we can't have nice things.
I know.
Can't take us any damn where.
Oh, it's just terrible that these kids keep coming out of the bush.
With little to no effort.
Just keep on popping right out.
They just walk right out.
I don't know what they're doing. Straight into cages. It's great.
Wow.
Sorry. This is
I need
what
a
happened.
shower now. I feel so dirty. I feel so dirty. Just thinking about it. I mean,
Whew.
dear Lord, please forgive us for our actions.
For our
this word right now.
trespasses. Oh.
Or just sometimes we get away with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I just got to let it go on that one.
I don't even know. I can't. At this
It's okay. It's okay. Look. Look. We're fine. It's no big deal.
point. B from the SAV. Wow. Theater of the mind. I want no more.
You're welcome.
At least there wasn't actual, detailing. It was just kind of a broad generalization.
Broad strokes here.
If that's what she said. That's all there can be from what I hear.
That's
anyway.
about. Oh. That's nice.
Do we even have time for this?
That's
It's
nice.
just too
Well, I mean,
minutes.
yeah. I mean, it's just Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I actually used to like Nickelodeon as a kid.
Yeah, well, now for Earth Day, Nickelodeon aired a 1-hour special titled Nick News: Kids and the Impact of Climate Change, hosted by CBS News correspondent Jamie Yuccas.
Okay.
And has appeared by had appearances by President Joe Biden, Special Envoy Climate to the Climate John Kerry. Nickelodeon's official Twitter account was which has nearly 4 million followers, posted a clip of the news special with the caption, "Learn the meaning of environmental racism."
Mm-hmm.
Environmental racism.
Environment. What is, pray tell, environmental racism? Is that where you kind of go and pee in your neighbor's yard just because you don't want to mess up your own?
That's when I fart in your general direction.
That's what I'm wondering now.
I
don't understand these words that you're saying.
I don't know.
I mean, I understand what racial,
Yeah,
I understand
yeah,
what environmental is. I know what racism is. But when you put the two together, it becomes something I don't understand.
It's completely it's asinine. Is all it is.
It is.
It's completely asinine.
It is.
There's nothing to it.
It is.
Nothing at all. It's just stupid. It's just like the rest of Nickelodeon, SpongeBob SquarePants and all the rest of it. Just stupid.
It's not that. That's not. No, that was horrible.
What?
No, we could do better than that.
I'm ready.
Oh, I can't find that now. Oh, there we go.
I'm ready.
That's pretty good. What I
Thank
mean
you.
is,
I try. Anyway, so what is this?
they
thing
don't
that
really give a thing about it. They
don't
go,
explain it?
No. Talking about two different cities, and they're like, what do these two cities have in common? They're all examples of environmental racism.
Well, what are the two cities?
It didn't go into the two cities.
What is this tale of two
A
cities?
tale of two cities?
I would like to know. I would love if a tale of two cities was actually what they're trying to.
That would have been amazing. Yeah, they're all
What's the difference?
See, it's a form of environmental racism, a form of systematic racism where minority and lower income communities are surrounded by health hazards because they live near sewage mines, landfills, power stations, and major roads.
Then move the hell out of the city.
But they can't because they're poor. Yeah, you can. Shut up. You can move out. You went and lived in the city on purpose.
Well, no. And some people were born there. But here's the deal. As the guy, the king of the start over, I
Yeah.
promise you can start over anywhere, however you want to. Will it be easy? No. But it can be done.
Yes.
I've done it a lot. I'm talking
King here.
ground up, nothing,
King
sleeping
here.
out of my car, not having a car, starting
over.
from a nothing.
Yep.
And it can be done. It takes work, but it can be done.
You know what doesn't take work? At least for us.
AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
That's right. AmericanPrideRoasters.com. It is the place where you can get historically great coffee.
It is guaranteed to make you swallow every time you put it in your mouth.
Oh, AmericanPrideRoasters.com is definitely the place to go. Don't forget to go to our website, DOAEshow.com, and the push goal on YouTube. Go to YouTube, search for us, DOAE Show, subscribe.
Yes, at DOA Show on all the Twitters and everything else. We'll be right back. Another hour to go.
Many a tear to fall.
Southern Ohio Jackal. Thanks, guys. Now I need to take a bath in acid to not feel dirty.
You're welcome.
It's good to know we're good.
We're good for
good for
something.
something. It's we're helpful.
Yeah, in a way.
And well,
At least you're getting clean.
that's true.
Like we made
That
sure
is
that you're going to
very
get clean now.
true.
Yeah.
He's
a smoothie. Definitely a smoothie. Sorry. Robin Hood Men in Tights
like
reference.
that.
Yeah, that's about what I'm looking forward to.
Yep. It's on the Facebook. It's great.
Special kind of stupid, aren't you?
It is absolutely a special kind of stupid.
I wonder.
Wonder.
Hey, by the way, anybody out there in the Alabamas? John, you're over there in the Alabamas. I know you're in Decatur, but still,
Come meet him because he's going to be lonely.
I'm gonna be lonely. But no, what I'm saying is,
so lonely.
I'm lonely. Do they still have a mask issue out there? Because I really don't want to wear it outside of the.
I don't know. Probably.
Outside of the airport and my job, I really don't want to wear it ever again.
I don't. Again, I can't.
Like if they have a mask mandate, I'll just straight up order food to
Have it delivered
Have
to-
it delivered to the hotel room. I do not care at this point.
I would. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody to call my own. Leo Bumbleway. Ragdollu. Bop. Doo wop wop.
Doo wop, dibby dop dop,
Doo wop doo wop doo wop.
doo.
Yeah.
And the umbop and go.
Daggone it.
And the umbop and oh yeah.
Trying to remember.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make my tattoo.
What do you want?
Okay. So. Oops.
Send it to me.
Okay. So I want.
Give it to me.
Just hold on. So I want that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But instead of the ball right here,
Yeah.
I want.
The logo.
No, that would be pretty badass, but no.
Emblazoned forever.
No, because then I call me superstitious, but then I'd turn around and something bad would happen. It would never happen again. And I would always forever look at it and be upset. No, no. But I want my Navy insignia there.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? Now the problem I have with this, and I don't want necessarily just this one. Like I
Yeah.
want something flashier and better. But my point is, like, I want that sitting there. I'm just worried that
Yeah.
the wings and junk are going to cut it all off.
Send it to me.
I need to find a better insignia thing first.
Send it to me.
I will in a moment.
Okay.
Get the last of the coffee
After
running.
this- No, I'm good. There's just a little bit left anyway. It's just a sip. Yep. It's all you. It's all you. 15 seconds.
Dun.
10 seconds. Boop. 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 Boop.
I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, ready, breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
Thought I was 6 feet under.
So, B from the SAV over on Twitter. Apparently, he's got anniversary coming up tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
19 years with his beautiful bride. He's telling us that apparently we need to make the podcast fun because he's not going to be live. So,
Well,
I understand.
we'll make it as fun as possible. Carrie
Or not.
because Carrie will be here potentially,
Allegedly.
allegedly, maybe. So, that'd be good.
Yeah.
She'll just be staring at you, and then she'll be wondering where my disembodied voice is from.
Yeah. It's going to be a disembodied voice because I'm not going through the rigmarole of trying to find a picture to put up of you.
That's fine.
And if you're not doing video, then we're definitely doing it that route.
Okay. Well, we might do tomorrow. Might just be audio.
Well, I'm not going to do the rest of this video. I'm just saying, you may not be
Yeah, I may not be.
because it's just easier that way.
Right.
Adam W. Johnson, also on Twitter, we have a city lake that used to be a landfill. Doesn't matter what the race is, people fish in that lake. However, they all know not to eat the fish to come out of it. Hasn't been a landfill for over 50 years, and it's probably safe, but reasonable precautions prevail.
Right.
I'd eat it.
You would?
I would.
I can't. I can't do it.
It doesn't bother me.
So,
I've eaten much worse things.
when Australia's making fun of you, you kind of hit a low.
I would, yeah.
In Australia.
The country that doesn't, to at least as far as I'm aware of, doesn't say anything, doesn't do anything, doesn't.
Like, they try to stay out of most things.
Yeah, they're just like, we're way the hell down here. We're so far removed from all of you.
We don't care.
We've got our own problems. We have spiders the size of small
Horses.
house cats, and all these other, snakes and all kinds of other. We've got our own crap to deal with.
90% of all the deadliest snakes and spiders in the world right here.
Yeah, we have to deal with that. So we don't have time for the rest of the world's stupidness. So yeah, when Australia has to pipe in,
When they feel the need.
the need to interject.
Yes.
That's okay. No, it doesn't roll off the tongue as
No,
well.
not quite right.
But anyway, yeah, when they have to say something, you might want to kind of take a pause. That's all I'm saying. Just
Australian host James Moreau blasted President Joe Biden over the weekend, hammering Biden for being, quote, determined to weaken America's standing, her military, and emboldening her and our enemies.
the problem with that statement, though, is he says this like anyone is surprised.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody with a half of a brain,
Monicum, yeah.
yeah, just a minuscule trace of common sense could look at the situation, hear what he has said, and know that that's been his point from get-go. Like long before. He's been doing this for 45 years in Congress. Or the Senate, I can't remember. Senate.
40-something years in Senate. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, we all knew this. So, I mean, I understand y'all are way down there. And again, you have, really
Time.
big spiders and snakes and stuff to deal
Right.
with. But the fact that you're just now catching up, like, we've been touting this for years, Chief. So,
Yeah. Well, speaking in a monologue on Anzac Day, which is their Veterans Day, Moreau said Biden is, quote, making a mockery of America and its allies. Quote, today is Anzac Day, when we commemorate all those who made the ultimate sacrifice, fighting for our freedom and fighting very often side by side with soldiers from the United States. Which is why today it is so depressing to look on what's happening in the U.S. under Joe Biden. who seems, for whatever reason, determined to weaken America's standing, her military, and emboldening her and our enemies, making a mockery of a century's worth of shared sacrifice. He went on to bash Biden for his green eco-warrior posturing, citing Biden's being the only person in the virtual meeting with world leaders to wear a face covering at a virtual meeting.
You don't want to catch a virus because, computers catch a virus all the time. And all it is just at that point,
Hey, man,
do you know?
the computer virus, I might catch it.
Well, I'm just saying, do you know if the virus that your computer has, do you know if that computer is contagious or not?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Maybe that's what we should do. Instead of sing, we should do
We should talk
Nursery
our way
tales?
through- Yeah,
nursery, nursery rhymes.
Yeah.
Old Mother Goose tales.
Oh, we could actually break down the nursery rhymes and tell the horror stories behind them.
There's a podcast that does that.
I know,
Uh-huh.
but we could do that.
But I was just saying, like, can you imagine doing, reciting "Do you know the Muffin Man," but in the voice of like Roz or Christopher Walken or something like
Something crazy like that. Some
That'd be
stupid.
funny.
Yeah.
I would giggle.
The Biden administration's push to go green and force its friends and allies in Australia to do the same, even as China is allowed to keep emitting and growing willy-nilly, is also going to weaken America's ability to project power around the world. And that's bad news for all of us.
Just a tad.
Yeah. Now, as enemies encircle, Biden is also proposing making cuts in real terms to Americans' national defense budget, and yet the biggest so-called improvements to the U.S. military under the Biden administration have involved making sure that its Back Ops Command has a chief of diversity, even though that blew up like Wile E. Coyote's booby trap when it was revealed that the new inclusion czar spent his spare time comparing former President Donald Trump to Hitler on Twitter.
They were good about that, weren't they?
Very, very, very good.
Bless his heart.
And like I said, when a guy from Australia is ragging on you as president of the United States, it's not very good.
No, at that point, you
I mean, he wasn't saying anything too crazy or any of the rest of it.
no, but the
still,
fact
it's
that they said anything, the fact that he actually came out and said anything.
Yeah.
Again, they've got a lot of other crap to deal with. Okay?
No.
They've got their own mess to deal with. Ain't got time for anything else. And the fact that he could take a moment to talk junk about Biden and ruining the rest of the country, yeah. That means something bad has happened.
Right. Yeah. I mean, speaking of, his approval numbers are trash.
This is a news article? Like,
Yeah.
again, we have to make
No,
this into
yes.
an actual segment.
Uh-huh.
Is anyone surprised?
No. At least not me. ABC News and Washington Post poll conducted April 18th to the 21st found that Biden's approval rating stands at a paltry 52%. Far below expectations for that Democrats had for the new president they predicted would be the most unifying figure. In fact,
How is he? Hold on, stop. I have always wondered about that. How can you say he's the most unifying?
because he's a Democrat.
Did you hear the crap that he was saying when Chauvin was found guilty?
Because he's a Democrat.
Doesn't matter. Just because you have a D in front of your name as far as your party affiliation has nothing to do with whether or not you unify or not.
Or a D in front of your face if you're the vice president.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
God bless her.
Anyway.
You're going to do something to do it
Do
right.
it right.
That's
yeah.
all I'm saying.
Right. They call me the camel jockey. Anyway.
No. Let's not do that again.
Yes, we will.
No.
Yeah. I'll go straight Apu on you.
No. Please don't.
It'll be great. In fact, Biden's approval rating is lower than any president at the 100 days in office standard since 1945. Lower still than Trump.
Well, okay. Does anybody believe these numbers too, by the way?
And well, okay, so sorry, excuse me, not lower than Trump.
I was going to say, I know that's not
Yeah, that can't be it.
true.
Yeah, that's not.
That can't be. None of it is accurate. None of this
None
can
of this
be
is
accurate.
Yeah.
It can't be accurate about the COVID numbers. Do you really think they're going to be accurate about any of this stuff?
No.
I don't. We all know he's a flop. We all know he's a failure. He's a joke. It's all about control. It's all about trying to destroy what they think is the enemy, which is actually the enemy within.
Right.
There's a lot of, it's really weird. There's a lot of similarities. I'm just saying certain similarities between, the goings on now and the goings on of, I don't know, Germany circa 1933.
Something like that.
Just a little bit.
Not quite as bad there.
Well, no, not, but I'm just saying, and the only reason a lot of this is coming to light is the listening. So I went and I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not, but I finally used one of my credits for Audible, and I got the Bonhoeffer.
Did you really?
His
Autobiography?
not his it might be his autobiography. I don't know. It's like 67 hours worth of crap.
It's a long.
Holy cow!
Oh my God, is it long?
But it is fantastic
Yeah.
so far. I'm only at like chapter
it's an
9.
audiobook. Yeah, it's an audiobook. You're in chapter 9 of 756.
I know. But just listening to the stuff that when he does talk about the goings on and politically around him, I'm like, wow, that sounds a bit familiar.
Oh, that's not good.
That sounds a bit familiar. Just saying.
That's kind of happened here before.
Just saying.
Yeah, the survey found that a majority of Americans that were polled, 64 to 65% respectively, approve of Biden's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic.
And guess where most of those polling was being done too? Probably somewhere up in the Northeast.
Well, it was ABC News and Washington Post. So
I'm going to go on a limb somewhere in New York City.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was online.
That too. That could be another good one.
Like it was online on their own website. So most of the people that are getting it, not America, not a mixed bag there.
Yeah.
So it's just that
Saying
way.
it's kind of steered in a certain direction. Is that what you're
Yeah,
implying? There might be
I'd say that
it might be
their polling is a bit skewed.
It's a guided poll, is what you might say.
I would say that it leans to the left quite a bit.
Because everything you own's in a box to the left.
That's right, especially them.
We wish. That would imply that they're heading out the door.
No.
Not.
Kamala Harris is the box.
Yeah. L. Then whatever's in there can stay. I'm not putting my hands in that.
Not putting it back out.
Nope.
No.
If it ever comes out, I'm going to just douse it in kerosene, set it on fire, and walk it the hell away.
Kill it with fire, guys. It's good. Oh, however,
Gasoline and styrofoam. That's all I'm saying.
a majority, 58%, also support Biden's proposal to raise corporate taxes. This is a left-leaning poll.
Yeah, I know.
However, Americans are split on Biden's handling of the economy. Just 52% approve, and his $1,000,000,000,000,000,000 infrastructure package, which also earned just 52% approval rating. Biden is most hampered by his refusal to directly address the border crisis. Just 37% of respondents said that they approve of Biden's handling of immigration and the intensifying migrant crisis at the border in the United States.
The only reason why there's a crisis there is because he's in office. Didn't have
Literally.
have this problem with Trump when
At
Trump.
all.
No, we did. I can't say with all. It was in the beginning. Remember, there was that caravan. Just like any other time.
You mean the totally photographed, completely documented?
Doesn't matter. There was
four separate caravans
I got that.
were
I
completely
got that.
paid for.
I got that, but there were people that showed up there. It was an attempt to test the lines.
And they found out it was not going to budge.
Yes. And so they turned around and went away. It's the same thing. There's all these things that happen the same way. China shows its ass. Iran shows its ass. Russia shows its ass. Every time there's a new president, there's always the same checklist of things, the same checklist of people go through. They rattle the sabers. They show their ass to try and see who's the bigger, baddest person. And then they turn around and depending on how that's reacted to, depends on how the rest of the year goes. Or
Depends on how the term goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And from the way that this is happening, more than likely, these next 3 years is really going to be bad for America.
Yeah.
Really going to be bad for America.
Because first year's already been so phenomenal. Can you imagine how great the next 3 years are going to be?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it just
It's like when you step on a bug and you squish it. Can you squish it any flatter? Like that's where we're headed.
Well, you also have this issue here.
The Biden administration is planning to increase the number of illegal immigrants being released into the United States, according to a report from Fox News. Isn't that fascinating? Isn't that great?
Isn't it amazing?
That's fantastic.
Crisis at the border. Why not just let them all in?
Yeah, well, that's how you keep it from being a crisis.
Right. You just let them all in.
Yeah, when there's a blockage, you just
Release the blockage.
release the blockage,
Yeah,
and there's no longer a crisis.
You got to snake that pipe.
Yeah, ew. Camilla knows all about that.
That she does.
The purported decision to release more illegal immigrants into the United States comes at a time when the number of immigrants at the southern border is at historic levels. Internal communications within the Department of Homeland Security that were reviewed by the news outlets allegedly show that the Biden administration is searching for answers after border resources have been overwhelmed by the surge. Report states that the department is developing plans to make alternatives to detention, also known as ATD, not the security company. I guess it would be. Would it technically still
That's
kind of be?
ADT.
Oh, is it ADT?
Yeah, ADT. This is ATD.
Oh, damn. That
Completely different.
That just made my joke not funny no more.
Yeah, that's right.
The program is more efficient, because increasing the number of immigrants enrolled in the program is becoming a priority for the department. That is a quote.
Mm-hmm.
The ATD program was first implemented in 2004 by the Immigration and Customs Enforcement as a, quote, cost-effective alternative to detention that uses case management and electric monitoring to ensure adult aliens released into the community comply with their release conditions, including the requirements to appear at an immigration court hearing and comply with final orders of removal from the United States, end quote. So basically, they put a tag on them. They send them into the United States to have a vacation of some sort, and then turn around and they're supposed to show up and they send them back out and they get to try it again.
You're treating illegal immigrants like animals. Literally, you're tagging them with a GPS tracking device.
This is like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's okay. You catch them in the wild, you tag them on the ear, and then you let them go. That's right. Spay, neuter, release. That's what this is, except for they're not spaying or neutering. They're
Bob
just
Barker
catch
would
and
be
release.
really pissed.
This is just straight catch and release. And if you're literally treating human beings like animals.
I have this question, and I know this is going to be the simplest of questions that everybody's going to be like, but I have to ask this because I am that person. If during the catch, you're just once you catch them, you're just releasing them.
Yeah.
What's the point of catching them in the first place? Isn't that kind of a waste of energy?
Why don't you just process them?
Well, no, not even that. As a nation, as a department like the Homeland Security, as the border patrols and all these guys, as the individuals working this job, don't you have something better to do with your life than to literally waste it going, tag you're it? Because that's what it is.
I mean, that's the same way that I feel about, fishing for sport. I feel the same way about fishing for sport. What the hell are you doing with your life? Why aren't you eating that food?
Well, it depends on how big it is.
And I get that they're catching the fish and they're making a ton of money out of it because they've made it a sport. But
you're talking about actual tournament fishing. Oh no, I'm thinking like when I go down and take the boys to go fishing and we just pick up like a couple bluegill or whatever. Like you can eat them, but you know how many of those you have to catch in order to eat?
Yeah, I mean with the kids,
satisfying.
Okay,
or
teaching a kid how to fish is one thing. Okay, that's something completely different. I'm talking about like
tournament.
I'm talking
make
like
your living fishing.
Adults.
Yeah.
Making a living out of
I'm with you there.
fishing.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there. No, I'm with you there.
No.
But it's the same point. Like, and I understand that it's obviously you don't want to not have that barrier, albeit a very thin and useless one.
Yeah.
You don't want to not have any barrier, but
Right.
still, my brain just goes, why? Why are you wasting the time? Why Why is the country wasting its time and money and resources and everything else if you're not going to do what you're required to do? If you're not going to uphold the law as you say you're going to, then what is the point of attempting to do it in the first place?
Fully processed. Make sure they're actually there on time. Make sure that they're
Screw it
set
at
up
this.
right.
No, yeah,
Like,
either
that you're
do
s-
it
You're either supposed to do the entire thing all as one.
or just open the damn border and walk the hell away and let whatever come across. And I know that's just as bad of an alternative, but hell, at least we save a little bit of money.
No, we won't.
No, I know they'll find it, stick it somewhere else.
Yeah, any money that's already spent is spent.
I know. B from the SAP. You say the next 3 years will be rough? I'm all in on Dogecoin. So, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. I love fake coins that suddenly start making a ton of money for no reason.
If you could turn around and make money off of it,
Why not do it?
why not?
Why not?
The only
do
thing
it?
that bothers me about it is I watched the speaking of the Doge, I did watch the market cap dropped.
Did it?
The market cap was like, when I first looked at it, was like 51 billion or some crapola like that, and now it's down to 49.
Oh wow.
As a market cap, that's not what's been sold. A market cap.
That means that's what's allowed
Yeah, so they've dropped what's allowed.
because it's a joke coin. It wasn't never meant to be.
But the fact that but theoretically,
Any coin that's a coin is a coin, and if it's based on information and setup of the yeah, I get it.
anything, if you want to get technical, the economy is nothing but
Is
an
all just-
artificial
yeah, it's all
construct
based
in
on
the
you.
first place. So
All of our money is fake.
everything is fake. Like, so who cares? If you could make money off of it, make money off of it.
Our entire economy is based off the credit of something that doesn't exist anymore. So
Yeah, throw $1,000 in Dogecoin and wait for that sucker to hit $1 or $2 and then cash out.
yep.
That's what I would do
I mean, yeah.
if I had $1,000 to do it on. Do you realize how many coins that would be? Do you realize like the
Yeah,
the
it's
turnover?
a lot. It's a hell of a lot. Actually, you wouldn't even have to wait till it's $1 because right now, how with the price of it,
What is the price?
I don't know what the price is.
can tell
right
you.
now.
Hold on.
What is the you actually know what the price.
Well, I
is,
have
though.
like 3 different things on
Oh,
here.
okay.
Let's see. Dogecoin lookup. Oh,
Doge price.
screw you. The app is running slow because
It's at a
apparently-
quarter right now.
Yeah. So if you throw $1,000, hell, throw $100 on there,
Yeah.
and it hits $1, because supposedly it's supposed to hit $1 by June, is what they're saying.
Wow.
At the rate that it's growing, it's supposed to hit it by June.
So you drop $1,000 on. it.
Actually, according to this, right now it's at 27 cents.
Okay.
But yeah,
Same deal.
yeah. So if you threw throw $100 at that sucker
Done.
and let that thing hit $1, ching, walk the hell away.
Okay, that's times 4 right there.
Exactly. I've thought about picking. I got friends that I know have gotten some. The girlfriends bought some. It's one of those that, I might take $10 or whatever that I don't need and just throw at it, just because
you can.
Why the hell not?
Why not?
Anything extra is anything extra.
That's right. It's all the rest of it. But yeah, anyway, so the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol and all the rest of it, they're just, blowing load.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. TechRoo apparently has made close to $5,000 on Dogecoin.
If you waited 2 more weeks, you could have made 60.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference.
See, that's the thing with that particular stuff is that one you actually have to watch and play because, again, it's fake. One day it's just going to disappear.
Yeah,
and,
it's going to vanish on you.
and whatever you have on it is gone.
Right, and that's the problem with it. But that's fine. There are also like 15 different ones. There's one that keeps on cropping up on mine, and I'm like, I really want to buy it, but I have to set up a different account with a different system and the whole deal just to buy it.
What is it?
Can't remember it off the top of my head, but
That's why I've got 3 of them. So I've got Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, and then what is this other one?
no, it's not on the main market.
crypto.
Setups. It's not on any of the
Oh,
main
it's not?
markets. No, you have to buy it like
Oh, is that one of those ones where you have to
yeah,
go sign up at this
because
particular
it's
website?
literally it's literally like a fraction of a penny per coin right now, and so they won't put it on the main markets out there yet.
There's a lot of them out there though, and a lot of them are.
But you can make a ton of money with those because they don't even have to reach $1 for you to make millions.
See, there's a couple of these that have I say exploded. They've
Jumped up pretty good.
jumped up. A lot of them have jumped up 10 to 15%.
Yeah, and that 10 to
Lately.
15% jump is
Well, that's because
crazy.
the way the market swing has been going.
Oh yeah, it's huge right now.
Because All I'm saying is my Litecoin is doing pretty good.
I wonder what I'm at now.
You're a little,
I wanna know.
little upset that you missed out on that.
No, with Dogecoin,
No. I meant the Litecoin. Because didn't you have Litecoin? You had like one at one point.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
That's not too bad.
I'm good.
I mean, but you got to. The turnover there is better. I don't have it in that, sadly.
yeah,
Maybe one day.
maybe one day.
We'll see. How much you?
Well, yeah.
No. You hit the portfolio. What the? No, there we go.
There we are.
Oh.
Yeah, but most of that is like it going up.
No, I know, but even the amount you actually got it into an actual full penny value.
Yeah.
You weren't in the tenths and hundredths yet.
No, I'm at 3 pennies worth.
Yeah, just the 3 penny, like even that 3 pennies when you're talking in the,
I'm at 3/10, 300.
Yeah, so the turnover there is insane.
Yeah, and then I got things like Stellar Lumens and Ox and Maker because I got those for free.
Yeah, I got the Stellar Lumens Maker, Band,
Yeah, Band,
Graph.
called New Cipher, the Graph.
Compound.
Yeah, I got that too.
So hold on. Let me look at my Litecoin, Maker, Compound, Stellar, Band, Graph.
New Cipher.
I never finished that one, and then I can't find out because
Cello. You get Cello?
no, I know part of it is it's doing the.
Scroll down.
There's supposed to be a thing. It used to be, hey, watch this stuff and do it. There we go.
Reward section.
Yeah, and see, that's where it was. It didn't have the reward section there earlier.
Ooh.
Buys or sells 100. Holy cow.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
Ooh.
Right.
Right, yeah.
There's the graph again, Stellar Lumens and stuff. Yeah, see? Oh, I already earned those.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Right, yeah.
Threshold. New token.
This is Defenders Live.
Let's see. I'm curious about something.
Well, you keep on looking.
I am. I just want to see.
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
you
I'm
good?
getting frustrated now.
All right. Well, now that you're good.
Former Secretary, State. Let me start that again. Former Secretary of State, John Kerry, reportedly disclosed to Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif that Israel, one of America's closest allies, was behind some more than 200 attacks on Iranian interest in the Middle East.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. The stunning detail was buried deep within a New York Times story reported on the leaking of the audio that surfaced on Sunday, revealing the, quote, behind-the-scenes power struggle of Iranian leaders, according to the Times.
So to get in good with Iranian leaders, you're telling me that
John Kerry
went ahead and told them about 200 different attacks from supposedly from Israel, allegedly from Israel, on Iran.
Yeah, that's what you do with your allies is
You
talk to their actual enemies and tell
talk
them
trash.
and fill them in on all kinds of stuff that they're not privy to. Yep, that's what you do.
That's what you do.
That's called being a good
That's
ally.
a good ally,
That's
right?
a good friend.
That's good buddyship right there.
Yeah, that's keeping your buddies back. I mean, that's
Right.
oof. More from the Times. The quote: the recording a conversation in March between Mr. Zarif and the economist named Saeed Layaz, an ally, was not meant for publication, as the foreign minister can repeatedly be heard saying on the audio.
Why are you recording it then?
A copy was leaked to the London-based Persian news channel Iran International, which first reported on the recording and shared it with the New York Times.
Why was it ever recorded?
I got a feeling that, especially in situations like that, when you're dealing with Iran or Russia or any kind of hardcore kind of
Issue.
sovereign nation, whatever, there's always somebody recording something somewhere, so that way they could turn around and go, oh, by the way,
said
I've
it
got
here.
this.
Yeah.
So if you don't want this to be leaked, you might want to do what I tell you to do.
Yeah, just in case.
Blackmail and extortion is huge and
Against
international
other countries.
politics,
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome.
buried at the bottom of the Times story, the newspaper reported the audio revealed that Kerry had disclosed sensitive intelligence about Israel to Zarif, and the report did not provide additional context.
Huh.
However, the story indicated that Zarif was astonished that Kerry would provide him with such information.
I bet.
Quote, former Secretary of State John Kerry informed him that Israel had attacked Iranian interests in Syria at least 200 times. To his astonishment, Mr. Zarif said. That's what the Times reported. Israel's attacks on Iran are no surprise. After all, routinely sabotaging Iran's military and government projects is a matter of survival for Israel, a country that the Iranian leaders routinely vow to demolish. In fact, there's no secret that Israel is behind many strategic attacks in Iran, such as the recent targeting of Iran's Natanz nuclear facility. I like Natanz. That's probably not right, but I like it.
Good enough.
And the surprise assassination of Mohsen Fakhrizadeh. I got tired of trying to read it. Fakhrizadeh. Right?
Fakhrizadeh. Yeah.
Mosen. I like Mosen.
It's Mosen.
Mosen, one of the Iran's top nuclear scientists who played a critical role in Iran's nuclear weapon program.
Huh.
What is surprising, though, is that Kerry would disclose details about Israel's secret military missions to Iran, an enemy of both Israel and the United States. The behavior raises eyebrows, especially considering that, Kerry has rejoined the government. This time it's Biden, who's the guy who has him as a special envoy on climate.
Because John Kerry knows
So,
the climate.
That's the thing. He's there for climate, which is a bogus office in the first place. It's a bogus position in the first place.
Yeah.
And then you're going to turn around. He's not even doing anything that involves this bogus position. He's in there talking and revealing secrets of national security between him and allies
Yep.
to an enemy, a known enemy.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Just talking trash about your friends.
Among other spicy details disclosed in the audio is that Zarif is a relatively weak figure. In fact, Zarif himself admitted that Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps is the real force behind the power in Iran, whose leaders, quote, call the shots, overruling many government decisions and ignoring advice, according to the Times. This revelation underscores the significance of the U.S. killing
Qasem Soleimani.
Qasem Soleimani. Thank you. I've heard the name. I've never read it.
Suleiman.
Yeah, Soleimani. Yeah, I remember from Jack Ryan. I got it.
Right.
Leader of the Quds force in last January. But the leaked audio was also published at a critical time for Iran, whose diplomats are currently engaged in negotiations to re-enter a nuclear deal with the U.S. and American allies.
No duh.
The audio could undermine negotiations.
No, it's
Really?
not. No, it's not. It's not going to undermine anything. Stop it.
Again, because it's not him making the decisions.
It's, first off, it's not him making a decision. Secondly, it's Joe Biden.
You're saying that makes a difference?
I'm saying that guy doesn't care. He's going to make the deal because it makes him look good to himself
Yeah, but it's only to himself.
and to Democrats.
I don't even know if certain Democrats think it's a good idea.
Like certain, but most Democrats are like, yay, Iran deal, yeah, nuclear power, whatever.
Quote, this ties the hands of the negotiators. That's from Sina Azadi, a non-resident fellow at the Atlantic Council, told the Times. Quote, it represents Zarif as someone who is not trustworthy domestically and overall paints a picture that Iran's foreign policy is dictated by theater policies of the military and Zarif is a nobody.
Well,
Quote.
as like with most governments, the figurehead is just that.
Yeah. Does anybody really think, Biden runs the country?
Hell no. Negative.
Oh, they're cute.
Oh, it's so cute. Look at you.
That's
Thinking Biden runs
so
anything.
adorbs.
Oh, look at you.
I just want to pinch your cheek.
It's so cute.
Ah. Well, LA's at it again.
Oh,
They're at it again.
What do you mean?
The whole police thing again.
The whole thing.
It's just right back at
They're
it
just
again.
really trying to get rid of all their cops, aren't they?
Well, I mean, it kind of, but not exactly.
What do you mean? I mean, what's kind of, but not exactly? I mean, what are you talking about here?
Well, they want to. There have been a lot of people saying lately that they need to refund the police for sure.
Refund?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by refund? Do you mean like give them back their money?
Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti is proposing an increase of the budget of Los Angeles Police Department amid skyrocketing violent crime and increased vacancies within the department. So yeah, they want to refund the police.
Refund the police?
Refund, not defund.
Oh,
refund.
refund. Like actually give them back their money so that they can keep policing properly.
They actually keep people safe. According to the Los Angeles Times, Garcetti is proposing a 3% increase to the LAPD budget from $1.17 billion.
Sorry, what?
$1.17 billion to $1.76 billion.
So 1.71 to 1.76.
Yeah, the amount is an increase of nearly $500 million or $50 million.
$50 million. $50 million increase. 50.
50
million dollar increase.
for just a lie.
A lie.
That's just a lie.
Oh my goodness.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
I mean, I understand they're spread out and all that jazz, but holy God, are you kidding me?
Apparently not.
More from the Times. The mayor's plan, which covers the fiscal year starting in July 1, would continue to provide a force of about 9,750 sworn officers. The number of officers in the department now is lower, however, because of retirements and resignations. Right.
Yeah. Oh, so that's a funny thing that you say that.
Uh-huh.
NYPD has the exact same problem. Do you know that?
They do?
Yeah, they do.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. Apparently, the New York Police Department had like a 30% dropout rate of people that were either retiring or leaving the force completely, just quitting or retiring over the past couple years. And their rate of hiring people is like at 3%.
Can you blame them? With the way that
nobody wants to be a cop.
Nobody wants to be a cop. With the way that they're being targeted and ostracized and made to be villains, no matter what's going on.
No matter what it is or who it is.
Would you want to be a cop?
No. Well, not in this environment.
No.
No, it would. You're trying to protect and serve, making people safe, and your life is being forced into a position to where you aren't even safe.
Yeah.
Wearing the badge, like nothing stops them now.
Nope. A Garcetti aide said that at a briefing on Tuesday morning, the decision to keep the LAPD budget mostly the same was in part a response to rising crime. Hours later, Garcetti said that the city needs to continue to keep hiring officers to keep up with retirements. Because a lot of people are trying to get the hell out because what's the point?
Yeah, they retire early even.
Yeah, if you're going to turn around and turn me into a villain,
then I'm going to retire.
Yeah, because of either some bad decisions by some questionable cops or whatever, I'm not gonna play your game. Still, the budget is slimmer than the one Garcetti proposed last year, which ultimately was about $150 million shaved off. After the death of George Floyd, ignited calls for the police to be defunded. Such demands have mostly smoldered into nothingness as officials nationwide face increased crime and an officer shortage.
It's crazy how, you get rid of cops and you let a whole bunch of people riot and destroy shit, and suddenly...
Yeah. But
you kind of need more cops.
Well, here's the problem with that, though. If they had just maintained, if they had been doing things the right way and just maintained,
kept order.
Yeah, then they wouldn't have to do what they're getting ready to have to do, which is blow a huge chunk on increasing the budget, only to turn around and not only they're just going to increase the budget. By the way, these guys are going to become militarized.
Yes, very much so.
And all because you guys want to turn around and defund and put yourself in a situation where now the crime is so insane, you're going to have a militarized police in order to kind of get all this under wraps. And do you think for a second that you're going to turn around, or these people are going to turn around and get rid of this stuff once it's all over and quelled?
Oh, no, sir. No. Once you have that equipment, you got to use it.
Oh, yeah. Use it or lose it. And they are going to use it.
Every time.
And then you're going to be right back to where you started from.
Yep.
Morons. Quote, the mayor
worse.
says, yeah, the mayor says, quote, Black Lives Matter, but not in his own backyard. That is from Minerva Garcia from The Guardian.
Okay.
Quote, the city says it is reimagining public safety, but to them, that means giving more money to the police. Milena Abdullah, the Black Lives Matter Los Angeles co-founder, similarly said, quote, we have to be unabashed and unafraid to say abolish the police. Here's the thing. Here's what I would do as a suggestion.
Okay, yeah. Make a suggestion. There you go.
You have a voice.
Right.
These people have voices. What
Yes.
they could do is go to their little section of Ally. Go to a city council meeting or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
And because if you think you have this voice, you think you're this powerful thing, you think you can get away with this.
Right.
Come up with an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Section off your own thing, break off and become your own town.
Right.
Whatever. And just say, within the borders of this section right here, cops are not allowed. Now, that may sound a bit
Crazy.
Yeah. But have it also set up from the cops from, that are in Ally. That section you don't go in. Doesn't matter who calls, doesn't matter what goes on. You don't go there, period. Not your jurisdiction. They cross that line, you do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Other than that, let them be. Mm-hmm. And when everything starts to fall apart and die and destroy itself and kill itself and blah, 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 people are going to come to their senses. Because it happened in Oregon, or in Portland. And even that, they keep floundering back and forth instead of trying to actually maintain something and stand on their own two damn feet.
That's right. That's just how it is. Dummies.
Dumb-dumb-dummits.
And I wanted to bring up this this little nugget here because,
This is fantastic.
yeah, the Bill Maher's. The Bill Maher's starting to become more like you.
Yeah, which is really funny. Or am I becoming like Bill Maher?
No, it's
He's like
definitely
me?
the other way around. A lot of the okay boomer get off my lawn sort of thing,
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Now, I want to play some audio for
Which,
you.
just for the record, is a little ironic considering the fact that Bill Maher's got me by like 10 or 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that I am the old one.
You're the old one here. But so I want to play some audio for you from Bill Maher. And understand it is explicit. He does have a few cuss words in here. I believe he drops the F-bomb at least once.
Yeah, but we're playing an audio and we don't have the time or the ability to edit it right now. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry.
Sorry, Charlie.
So.
Everywhere else in the world, elders are sought for guidance. In America, elders are sought for TikTok pranks. In Greece, old man is a compliment, not something you scream after get out of my way.
I mean, that's true. It's very true.
I love it so far.
It's good, right?
It's good.
It's good.
India, young people touch old people's feet to show reverence. Japan has a national holiday called Karonohi, Respect for the Aged Day.
Yep.
You know the reason why advertisers in this country love the 18 to 34 demographic? Because it's the most gullible.
Amen.
A third of people under 35 say they're in favor of abolishing the police, not defunding, but doing away with a police force altogether,
That's stupid.
which is less of a policy position and more of a leg tattoo.
Yes.
36% of millennials think it might be a good idea to try communism. But much of the world did try it. I know millennials think that doesn't count because they weren't alive when it happened. But it did happen. And there are people
Hold
around
on.
who
Pause that
remember
for a
it.
second. Did you hear everyone kind of hesitated for a
They're
minute?
like, wait.
Should we laugh at that?
Oh,
Is that
funny?
okay?
Is that
Are we-
funny?
should we do that?
Is that fun? Okay.
Hold on.
Hold
What
on.
do you mean they tried it?
Yeah.
Is that all right? That was the funny part of that whole thing to me.
The fact that everybody hesitated,
That was fantastic. That awkward laugh too. It's great.
Pining for communism is like pining for Betamax or MySpace. So when you say
Some of the
you're
people
old,
that-
you don't get it.
Some of the people that were on, that are in that audience
Don't know what the hell
they
a
don't know
Betamax
what
is.
Betamax is, and they don't know that, like, some of them don't even know what MySpace is.
Oh, MySpace.
They're either too old or too young.
Is it bad? I kind of miss what MySpace used to be.
It used to be my playground.
I loved it. Shut up. I do miss it sometimes.
It was a good time. It was busy.
Yeah, I like it.
Get what? Abolish the police and the border patrol and capitalism and cancel Lincoln? No, I get it. The problem isn't that I don't get what you're saying or that I'm old. The problem is that your ideas are stupid.
Amen. Is that
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
that's SC?
Yeah, Essie Cup, yeah.
If you say, let's eat in the bathroom and shit in the kitchen, yeah, that's a new idea. But I wouldn't call it interior design.
Right?
You think someone 80 is hopeless because they can't use an iPhone? Maybe the one who's hopeless is the one who can't stop using it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very true.
You think I'm out of it because I'm not on Twitch? Well, maybe I get Twitch, but I just think people watching other people play video games is a waste of fucking time.
Amen.
That's definitely true. Although, they make a lot of money.
Yeah, they do.
20% of Gen Z agree with the statement, society would be better off if all property was owned by the public and managed by the government. And another 29% say they don't know if that's a good idea. Here's who does know. Anyone who wasn't born yesterday.
I don't care.
He
what-
has a bunch of snark.
No, I see, and I've always liked him, and I obviously find his view on religion as a whole.
His snark and the smarminess of it. Yeah. It drives you insane. I know.
It does become. It's like, because his is like when it comes, like he's good for everything else, but when it comes to religion, like he literally will point blank like try to demean you. and
Say
all of
no.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not just like you believe what you believe and I believe what I believe. It literally comes along those lines where like he calls you stupid. Mm-hmm. And that's the only thing about him that I don't like. It's like, well, why does it have to be religion? Like
You guys can
Everything-
have good conversations
Oh, yeah.
about everything else but religion.
oh yeah, and he's funnier than all get out. Like I said,
Yeah.
even if I don't agree with that particular bit that he may be doing, which so far on all that, I'm right 100% with him behind him.
100% alley right there.
But even if it's something I don't agree with, like even when it comes to the whole religion thing, it's still I can at least know. Okay, well we're here and that's it.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I played
like
it on. It makes more sense to play his stuff
than to read it.
than to read it because
It does.
one, I don't have that amount of smarm.
I wish I did.
I don't.
I have a little bit.
I don't really need that much.
I-
I don't need that much in my
I
life.
enjoy it.
I like it, but I don't need that much in my life.
Well,
It's like Vegemite. You do a light,
No,
very light.
No, it's not like Vegemite.
very,
It's not
very,
even close.
very light over the toast. Never do a large dollop.
You don't do any of it.
Never a large dollop.
The best place to have Vegemite
Is not
in the trash can.
is to not have it at
Nah.
all.
Never,
Never again.
no. I don't know. That or the durian fruit.
That's
nope,
oh,
nope, nope.
that's never gonna happen again. Not in my house.
No. Well, unless you're trying to get rid of somebody.
Well, yeah.
It's time
okay.
to go.
All right,
You're not leaving?
you.
Would you like some of this?
Here's a candy.
Did you approach in like a hazmat suit?
Here's a candy. No, it's fine.
Or like one of the bomb tech SWAT outfits that's like a full thing. The padding is like 6 inches thick. The face shield is bulletproof. It's an inch and a half thick.
You'll love it, I swear.
Everything is it doesn't even make a sound. Like everything is, your voice is done through a computer microphone. Through speakers come out of your chest. It's not even something they can hear you do.
Right. My voice is so muffled.
I don't know.
That's awesome.
No, it would come out. That's why it's so muffled if you didn't have the microphone and the speaker on your chest.
Nobody would ever be
No.
able to hear you again.
Never again. That'd be fantastic. Excuse me. Let's see. Oblivion flickering over on Twitter. I love Bill Maher snark when he agrees with me.
Yeah, basically.
Well,
that's,
you know
that's kind
what?
of the thing, right?
You know, the thing about it is, though, Bill Maher is a perfect example of where you have to learn to kind of get over he's a great guy to get over yourself on. Does that make sense?
That's very true.
When he says something that you don't agree, and again, like with me in the religion thing, like it's really a challenge, but it's a good challenge to have. It's a good way to kind of practice and work out your, you can hate him for it, you can not like what he says, but at the same time,
It's in a good thought process over here for the B from SAV. Does Bill Maher believe in things, or does he exist as a professional contrarian? He's fine with it either way. He just wants to know.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Generally speaking,
I think
professional contrarian.
Yeah, he's
he wants to be the bearer of bad news.
I used to work with a guy who did that.
Always.
Always
Everything wanted to be
everything.
devil's advocate.
All the time. Now, and it was to a point that I couldn't tell half the time if he was actually serious or not. Because when he would engage you on it,
He would be dead on it.
Stoic as you couldn't tell if he was serious or not. Like we actually had gotten into an argument, and not an argument, we had a discussion, and I didn't know how to go about it because I'm not trying to piss the guy off, but when he was like stone-faced about it, I was like, oh, shit. We were talking about, because he's from up north, and apparently up north, they don't pull over for a funeral procession.
Okay.
Like
I don't know. Like
down here that they do. Like
technically, no, not anymore. Not
in
anymore.
the other lane they do. There's
No,
it's always been cut. Now it's fading away.
it's fading away a
But
lot.
the custom has always been both lanes
Pull
clear out of the way.
aside
Obviously,
and go
the one
through.
that they're driving in, you move, but the
Yeah.
other lane would close and you would pull off to the side. You'd
Not
wait for them to
anymore,
pass,
no.
and that's starting to fade. But I'm very much I do that. I pull over when I see one, and I take my hat off if I'm wearing one for every cemetery I pass by. It's just a habit.
Oh, yeah,
it's just
that's
what I do. It's respect for the dead. And his angle was coming at it like, well, why should you? They're dead.
Why do you need to give them?
What are you
respect?
doing? Yeah, why are you doing that? What's
Yeah.
the point? And I don't have an answer for it. I just do.
Tradition.
I feel that that's the right thing to do. And
Tradition.
No, it's not a tradition because my dad never did that. Like the only thing
I'm
that
saying it's you.
the
It's you.
pulling
It's a
over,
personal tradition.
yeah, for me, it's just what I do. And
Yeah.
I can't give you a reason as to why.
It's a personal action. Which
I
you've done.
do it, but yeah, it was. I've had a issue with that, and but he would argue with you up and down just because he could.
Adam Doe Johnson over there on the Twitters. Bill Maher is, if nothing else, authentic. He has a worldview. It doesn't matter which side is the opposition, and he'll take them on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. I mean, I'm just saying. I if we could all get that better, because that's when you can actually start finding out where you're at in as far as your beliefs go, who you are as a person, what do you believe, where do you stand,
Right.
and how did you get there?
Exactly. That's kind of the point of what he does. You know.
And that's what makes having him around fascinating. He may drive you insane. It may be, completely disrespectful, completely irreverent, but
At the same point in time, it's the one thing that'll get you to think of, okay, well, why do I believe in what I believe in?
yes, and if you do it all right by the self-evaluation, you'll actually become more grounded in your faith and beliefs and standards and everything else than instead of letting him make you mad.
Right.
Because that's the whole point of it. If he wants to be that professional contrarian, then let him.
Because that's actually a thing that everyone needs.
That's where you go to, to exercise your
When
standards.
When you talk about things like a conversation or a debate or an in-depth discussion about a topic, having somebody there that will go to the bare bones bottom
Yeah.
and literally force you to break down everything
Yeah.
you understand about why you understand it
Yep.
is the only way that you will learn what your foundation is.
Yeah. And the only reason why
Truly.
the only reason why people get upset about that though is because they've never taken the time to actually think about it. So
Yep.
when they're confronted with it, they stand there feeling embarrassed and stupid.
Because they don't know the answers.
Yeah, because they've never taken that time, and then therefore they avoid it at all costs. There's nothing wrong with not knowing. There really isn't.
Honestly, just saying, I don't know. I've got to figure that out now.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Figure it out.
That's where the conversation would end at that point.
Yeah, but that's what you have to do is figure it out, though.
Oh, yeah. You'd have to figure it out.
And that's what will ground you as a human being at that point.
Oh,
'Cause there's-
actual discovery of your own self-worth and life.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Why do you believe what you believe?
Why do you put yourself in the situations that you normally do?
Yeah. Why do you insist on buying American Pride Roasters coffee at AmericanPrideRoasters.com?
Because it is historically great coffee.
It actually is. It's guaranteed to make you swallow every time you put it in your mouth.
I have not run into a single cup that I have not done that with.
Nor I. Mojo50.com is where also you can go to check out other awesome hosts and shows. Great stuff going on over there. That's mojo50.com. You could also find them on iHeartRadio under the Mojo50 Radio banner.
Yeah.
Follow us on all the social medias at DOAE Show. So Twitter and Facebook's. YouTube's is a little bit weirder. You go to youtube.com and you go to the search bar and search for DOAE Show. Look for our eagle logo in the corner. Hit that subscribe button as we've got a push goal for 1,000 new subscribers. If we get that 1,000 put in, we will turn around and cut a 5-track LP of just goofy songs and voices and stuff.
Be there.
So if you want it, go to youtube.com
Search for us.
and get that subscription in 1,000. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye, guys.